Have you ever told a little white lie and then another one to cover it up? Well, let me tell you about a little puppet who had a big problem with that. His name was Pinocchio, and his story is a wild ride. It all starts with a kind old woodcarver named Geppetto. He was a bit lonely, so he carved a beautiful wooden puppet and wished upon a star that it could be a real boy. Magically, the blue fairy heard his wish and brought the puppet to life. She named him Pinocchio and promised that if he proved himself brave, truthful, and unselfish, he could become a real boy. To help him out, she appointed a wise little cricket, Jiminy Cricket, to be his conscience. Sounds simple, right? Well, Pinocchio was easily distracted. On his very first day of school, he was tricked by a sly fox and a sneaky cat who promised him a shortcut to fame at a puppet show. Instead of learning, he ended up trapped by the evil puppeteer, Stromboli. He only escaped thanks to the blue fairy, but when she asked him what happened, Pinocchio lied. And with each lie, his wooden nose grew longer and longer. That was his first lesson. Lies have a way of showing themselves. But did he learn? Not quite. Next, he was lured to a place called Pleasure Island, a supposed paradise for boys where there were no rules. It was fun at first, but soon he discovered the terrible secret. The island turned naughty boys into donkeys. He managed to escape just in time, but not before sprouting a pair of donkey ears and a tail. Terrified and ashamed, Pinocchio finally decided to go home. But Geppetto wasn't there. He had gone out to sea to search for Pinocchio and had been swallowed by a giant whale named Monstro. Determined to save his father, Pinocchio dove into the ocean. He found Geppetto inside the whale's belly and came up with a clever plan to make Monstro sneeze him out. This final act of bravery and selflessness was exactly what the blue fairy was looking for. Because he had risked his life for someone he loved, she fulfilled her promise. Pinocchio woke up the next morning not as a puppet, but as a real, human boy. His journey shows us that being good isn't always easy, but honesty, courage, and love are what truly make us human. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.